The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is now in its 18th year, and I should say that we bring in, we average 500,000 visitors a year. Those visitors, over 90% come from outside of Northeast Ohio. And to make it relevant to some of the things that you all do, our visitors come from all 50 states, and they come from about 130 foreign countries every single year to the museum. So on any given day, you walk around the museum, you hear other languages, you hear other accents, and you see people that are here engaging. They're frequently in Cleveland because they're traveling in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a destination spot, but just as frequently they may be here because of the clinic or because of some industry in Phillips and other places that are around town. So it's really great to be part of that, to welcome these folks. There it goes again. But the museum itself, so all those people that come each year, our economic impact to this region is over $100 million every single year. It has been since the day we opened, and it tops $2 billion now. And that's on an investment to originally build the place of about $90 million. That was public money, it was private money, there was all sorts of different ways to finance it, and our creative friends here in Cleveland, in the county, and downstate made it all happen. But to make that investment of $90 million then to pay back over $100 million every single year, year in and year out, has been just phenomenal. And I think that's something that any of us in any business we're doing would probably take those odds. The museum itself, in welcoming those people, we tell the story of rock and roll, not just by showing the stuff, but by connecting it to the wider cultural context and how it connects all of us as people, and how important it is to have this music as the soundtrack to our lives. I hope tonight you'll have time after the reception to look around the museum. We have a brand new exhibit on the Rolling Stones. It's on the top 2 floors of the building, and it's only here till February, so check it out. If anybody here is an Elvis fan, we just completely redid our Elvis Presley exhibit downstairs. You're going to want to check that out as well. And if any are Northeast Ohio natives, there's a Cleveland Rocks room that also has a history of music in the Cleveland region that's really, really special. I'll say one more thing before turning it over to our co-host tonight, and that is that for those of you in the room, I feel some kinship in that my wife holds a German citizenship and grew up in Germany, and we've been together now for 18 years, so I'm quite familiar with where she's from and some of the things that her family was involved in, and it's been a pleasure to kind of connect those two cultures. And it's something that all of you do every day in everything you do in your role as counselors. And I also appreciate the way that you help your constituents and also serve Northeast Ohio as economic development engines, much like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.